So I'm going to tell you Yep, I am mildly concussed. I do think that I am. I'm gonna go to bed after this. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Today, as a follow-up to my Sephora sale video, I wanted to do a full face of my favorite no makeup products that are at Sephora right now. A lot of times when you open up the sale, you're like, I forgot what I even care about. I forgot what I even like. So I'm trying to make the most useful content right now to help people clear their heads. These are the things that I'm excited about. This is the kind of makeup that I'm excited about right now. So thought that might be fun to share with y'all. Let's go ahead and jump in. I already have sunscreen on, and I'm going to start with a little bit of the Dr. Jart Cicapair Tiger Grass Color Correcting Treatment, just kind of around my mouth. I finished my antibiotics for my perioral dermatitis, but I'm not sure that they completely eviscerated it, and so I'm still using it topical in the meantime. And this also really helps with the redness. Obviously, that's what it's supposed to do, but it's also a great kind of treatment because of the Centella asiatica, and it's a sunscreen, an additional sunscreen. I'm just all in on all the sun protection that I can get. So I just kind of pat it in. It starts to kind of color correct, and then it sort of changes to a little bit more of a beige tone and blends into my skin. It doesn't complain under makeup, which is really surprising because it's super like titanium dioxide or zinc oxide or something. What's in this? Titanium dioxide and zinc oxide. You would think it could have the potential to kind of start, I don't know, just being really present underneath makeup, but it doesn't. It like really sinks into the skin. It's so undetectable. Sometimes I'll just wear it by itself. Also, if I'm like really low key, I fell down the stairs yesterday. I know, deja freaking vu, right? Like I just fell down the stairs earlier this year. This time I was not carrying my son, which is great, but this time I had my arms full, and so I really just like went down like a rag doll, I feel like. So I have this nice scrape on my arm that doesn't really look like much, but like I had to skip yoga today because there's absolutely no way between that and this like bruise right here that I would be able to like use my forearms without just crying. Like it would just be stupid. In the grand scheme of things, it's not a huge deal. I'm fine, but like that's why I'm a little low key right now, you know? All right, so on a no makeup look, sometimes I won't even use a foundation, but to me this barely counts as a foundation. It's more just a really nice like blurring skin enhancer sort of serum, and it also has a ton of SPF in it. So this is the CL Tint and Protect SPF 50. I'm a big fan of this. I think that like anybody could kind of get into this because it's so low key, but it's really effective for what it is. You could just put it on with your fingers. I do sometimes, but I went ahead and dampened a sponge just because, you know, I want to impress you. In my video where we did the Q&A, which one was that? I don't remember, but I asked y'all to answer if you thought that I would be like a lone survivor in like the last one there in a lone survivor mystery movie, and so many of y'all were like, absolutely not. Kackie can't even manage to locate a beauty blender. Y'all get it. Actually, one person said, you'd be the last one standing, but only if you were on Dayquil, and I was like, you are not new here. Thank you for being here long enough to make that joke. Look at how just it looks like skin. It's so good. It really just like no one would even know you're wearing makeup. And it's this particular shade. I have shade 03 Light. It's just a fantastic shade match. I have some kind of weird thing right here that's definitely a zit, but it's like a zit that's living underneath a freckle or something. And I didn't know where my pimple patches were because it's just one of those things in my life. Pimple patches. I cannot manage to keep track of them. Every time I put them in a makeup bag in order to have a place that they live in my cabinet, I end up needing the makeup bag for another reason, and I just dump them out because this is who I am. This is the problematic personality that I am. I just only managed to locate my Hero Cosmetics dark spot, like, you know, with the little tiny micro points in it. I think that's what they're called. Yeah, so I managed to locate that, and I stuck that on it last night. And it worked great. So, gosh, look at that. Look at that. It's just so nice. So I'm even adding a little bit more. I just want to make sure that, you know, we're getting all the blur and maybe even all the sun protection. It's a very gloomy outside today. It does just a really nice job of camouflaging and not looking like makeup, which is exactly what we're looking for today. But it does wear like makeup. Like it wears a long time. It doesn't like break up. It doesn't feel like made it in your kitchen clean beauty kind of stuff. So there's the 4K of it all. You can still see the texture of my skin. You can still see my freckles. You can still see my under eyes, everything like that. So I talk a lot about the Glossier Stretch Concealer as my favorite no makeup concealer, but I just want to mix it up a little bit today. Y'all already know how much I love this. And I recently bought a new Westman Atelier Vital Skin Foundation stick, so I figured might as well demo that today. It's just such a good concealer. That's exactly what I think of it as. I have a new Angie Hot and Flashy concealer brush. That's what I want to use. I haven't taken it out of the packaging yet. So yeah, we have a Travel A506. I think she calls it the kitten paw. And it's perfect for applying like small amounts of concealer and like buffing them into the right area. Once you try this, you'll never look back. So I have Atelier Zero. If I didn't already say that, I might be concussed. I don't know if I mentioned that. I told the same story to my friend twice yesterday, and he was so sweet. He was like, it was definitely funnier the second time, Kackie. Thank you for that. I'm doing great. I think of this as being such a universal kind of skin product, you know, complexion product. You don't want, and I've done this before, like you don't want to just take this like a normal cream stick and just put it all over your whole face. Like you can, but I feel like it doesn't really make the most of what it does best, which is camouflage only the things you need and blend seamlessly into the rest of your skin. I've been using this product since 2019 when I first tried Westman Atelier. I do feel like their original cheek sticks, you know, their stick products, contour stick, the Vital Skin Foundation, and the blushes are their best products still to date. You know, I'm not a big fan of their cream eyeshadows. I don't really like their mascara. Ooh, I did, and I'm probably gonna have to pull in something today that isn't Sephora because I ordered the new Victoria Beckham eyeliner and the new Victoria Beckham mascara. So we're gonna have to probably go pull those. I'm really excited to try them because they're also like really low key. Well, I don't think the mascara is low key, but the new eyeliner in cinnamon, it looks really low key. It's gonna be really pretty. So anyway, yeah, I've been using these since like 2019. Yeah, because this is what I brought on my honeymoon. I brought this and I brought the Petal blush stick, and I mean, I never got tired of it. It's just so good. It's actually really long wearing. It's a very sophisticated formula and you use hardly any of it. You just kind of like dibbity dab. It's a brilliant formula. I love this stuff. And it's like, I don't know, there's something psychological about wearing so little makeup and it looking so good that you're like, wow, I am pretty. I'm so naturally pretty. I don't know, there's just something about that where like, lately I've actually been wearing a lot less makeup, trying to get myself into a mindset of like, wow, it's so natural Friday. But it's mainly because I had perioral dermatitis, you know, and you're like not supposed to wear makeup that much. And I did, I just kind of got myself into a groove where I was like, I like my face. Look at my face. My face is actually really nice all by herself. We all fall in and out of love with our own appearance, don't we? I think we all agreed that, well, no, it was Klonopin Kackie is the other end of the spectrum from Dayquil Kackie, and then there's like regular Kackie somewhere in the middle, and then like semi-concussed Kackie is definitely a character in my lore, for sure. Ted, Buffalo Beauty Boy, is actually the keeper of my lore, so I will ask him where all of that like, you know, how it all categorizes, because, you know, I'm not the archivist, but it's definitely in my zodiac. It's so, there's our complexion. It just looks so nice. It just looks so nice. And it was so easy, and it just looks so nice. Okay, so I'm going to tell you yep, I am mildly concussed. I do think that I am. I'm gonna go to bed after this. All right, I'm gonna show you my cheek products here. I've got 3. I think these are the 3 that I'm gonna go with. I might pull the Westman Atelier bronzer if I'm feeling like I need more bronzer than this. So anyway, I've got the Rare Beauty bronzer stick in Bright Side, which is her kind of more cool tone leaning on a contour sort of color, but it reminds me a lot of Biscuit from Westman Atelier, which I think works well as kind of like a bronzer on me, so we'll see how far we get with that. And then I pulled Hourglass Loyal, which I fell in love with over springtime, I guess, and it just hasn't seen as much play on my channel, but I absolutely adore it. And then we have a deep cut. This is Mood from Merit. I've tried some stuff from Merit. It hasn't always blown my mind, but I do really like this particular shade in this blush, so we're going to start with the Rare Beauty in Bright Side. I don't know why I swatched Bright Side and none of the other ones. There's our color story today. Bright Side, Loyal, and Mood. Ta-da! I'm a YouTuber. Okay, so, what brush doth I want to use? I think I want to use this The BK106, I have at least two of these, and I need more. This is just one of the best shapes of a brush ever. It reminds me a lot of a brush that I had from Eco Tools, but like, you know, exponentially higher quality. So here's Bright Side, and I'm gonna use it kind of as both a bronzer and a contour. It's just gonna sort of add some color. It's very, very like fair for me, so I don't know, it's not gonna be like an obvious bronzer, it's just gonna be like add some color to your cheeks, you know, like they used to say. Did they used to say that? Natalie's gonna be like, that time that you whispered to your blush. I think it was just the first time I had ever taken Klonopin, and I just didn't realize how like low key it was gonna make me. And since then I've gotten used to it, but like for a panic attack, that stuff's really great. Helps a lot, really does. Thank you, doctor. But yeah, that was when I was whispering to my blush in a video. Maybe concussed Kackie is right on par with Klonopin Kackie, although I wish I felt better. I just want to look pretty, and then I'll feel pretty, okay? I'm putting it up here in my hairline, shorten the forehead a little. For all of my hair growing back in, it sure is doing a really weird job of it. So I should tell y'all, that reminds me of what, like, I didn't tell you for whatever reason in my Sephora video. Typically I will tell you what's in my cart, and I didn't. And that's because I didn't have anything in my cart, because I've bought so much makeup lately that like it honestly for a moment it didn't even occur to me. I was like, I don't need anything. Are you kidding me? No, I do. And like that's the thing, is the Sephora sale isn't usually me buying things. Like occasionally it'll be me buying things like from a brand that I really want to like deep dive on, but I feel like I've had the opportunity to do that a lot lately outside of the Sephora sale. Like I got a chance to deep dive on Givenchy just by sheer luck and like a viewer reaching out to them and being like, hey, like she had a contact there and like put me in contact with them. So like it was just pure luck on my part. So I didn't really have the need to do that. So I just placed my first order. It probably won't be my last, but what I ended up getting today, I got some shampoo. This new line that they just got. I'm putting on the blush now. And it's specifically for thinning hair, and it doesn't have any kind of synthetic fragrance to it. So I was like, LFG, man, let's go. So I got that because I am getting tired of buying bottle after bottle after bottle of the Drunk Elephant shampoo and conditioner. Like, are you gonna get me off of the glycolic body lotion? Absolutely not. I've tried some other glycolic body lotions and they all smell weird. That's my main beef with them, and they just don't work as well. Like, I need it to burn when I apply it. That's what the Drunk Elephant does. I forget, it's called Act and something. I'll put it on the screen, but the bottle was really pretty too. That really appealed to me. I was like, well, that's gonna look nice in my shower, because that's how I think. Like an idiot, but that's what I bought. And I got 2 of the gigantic Nest candles in Birchwood Pine. This will be my 3rd year, I think, of being such a Nest holiday candle person, except they have one that's actually called Holiday. And I like it. I like it in your house. In my house, I only want to burn Birchwood Pine. It's the best smell, and like if I have both, I will only burn Birchwood Pine. And so I learned that. I was like, have a holiday scent left over, you know, from like 2 years ago. And I'm like, well, apparently I didn't like this well enough to finish it, whereas like Birchwood Pine, I will burn all day. I know that's against the candle rules. There's candle police who are not quite as scary as the skincare police or the SPF police, but there's still candle police out there. And they're like, don't burn your candles for more than 4 hours. I'm like, what are you gonna do? You arrest me? Do whatever I want, Mary. Burn my candle however long I want. Sometimes I forget. Anyway, I bought 2 of those. And I bought a tiny, this is the Merit, by the way, of the body lotion, the Crème de Corps. French. I did that so I could keep refilling it because I actually travel quite a lot, and I am tired of either borrowing my friends' stuff and like feeling like a freeloader, or, you know, using like hotel shampoo or something like that. You know, it's like, look, I have those little mini containers from Reese. I'm going to start using those more, but I just was like, I need a mini of this lotion so that I can actually tote my lotion with me. And I'm also going to go probably, you know, on the OCO website now that Credo, their sale is done, and I'm going to get a little bitty guy of their body oil so that I can take that with me too, because my skin just starts to suffer. And I just travel a lot, especially during the winter, and my winter skin cannot suffer like just random routine changes. So was that completely necessary? Yes, it was actually. I think that that looks great. I actually have a hair stuck to my face. I can feel it. Yes, it's a cat hair. Okay, cool. So there's that. I have yet to like powder or anything. I don't know if I'm going to because I don't know if I want to. But we're gonna go in with some eyeshadow here. And these are probably, if you were to, you know, kind of like go through the mental exercise, right? Of like, if a friend of mine were asking me what the prompt is, like no makeup, whatever, like what they should get at the Sephora sale, the way that Laura Mercier has reformulated, I don't really know what they were like before, but reformulated the matte caviar sticks, they're gorgeous. They're so pretty. So we're gonna use Au Naturel and Dark Cacao today, I think. That's just kind of what I wanna go for, but I have Brick here too. Let's swatch these. I might go with Brick. Brick's just, when it spreads out, it gets pretty pink. And I kind of want a little more than that. I want to like actually make a real shadow on my eye. Oh no, Dark Cacao's not that dark. That's nice. That's really pretty. There's another pale one. Hang on. I might not use Au Naturel. Dune, which I did just finally watch the movie Dune. And I really liked the movie Dune. Yeah, Dune is, wow, Dune is pink. Pinky pink, but at least it's a little bit less like lavender. I mean, it's a lot less lavender. Let's be real, it's not lavender, but yeah, I think that that'll work. We'll do Dune and Dark Cacao, even though I think I just knocked it on the floor. I don't know what I knocked on the floor. I don't know. I'm in a weird headspace right now. Everybody's like, Kackie, go lie down. Look, I just want to look cute, okay? Let me live. Besides, by the time you're watching this, you can't stop me. It's already done. So there's that. Me saying maybe Dark Cacao fell on the floor. It's in my hand. We are not good. We're not good right now. We're not good right now. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, typically I would use a flat brush for this, but I can't be bothered. So I'm using a BK1 211 to blend this. Make sure there's not a bunch of other crap on here. Boy, do I need to clean my brushes. Yes, I do, but this works just fine for today. Wow. Jennifer Coolidge. So I was in the city the last few days. I filmed ahead so that I could have videos for y'all. I don't know. Someone give me a trophy. Be impressed. I made you some content. Did my job. But my sister was like, I'm going to the Row sample sale. And I was like, girl, even on sample sale, I can't afford the Row. Are you kidding me? And then like, she texts me and she's like, hey, because we're like meeting up, you know. And she's like, I got you some boots. I'm like, what? She said, everyone needs zipper boots from the Row. I was like, do they? Is this a government program? But they're awesome. They're so cool. They're technically navy blue, but girl, they're black, which is great because I'm gonna wear them with everything. They're so awesome. They're like so futuristic looking and cool and comfortable. And now I own an item from the Row, which I never did before. Yeah. So that was cool. Ate a lot of good food. Ate some oysters, ate some clams. I ate some fried shrimp heads. I drank some spritzes. Look at that, that's nice. That's so nice. Aw, that's a good look, Kackie. Yeah, fantastic. I do want to go for like a very organic looking brow. I think that that really gives the whole, like it really sells the garment on no makeup because you're just like, oh, this whole thing, like with your brows. So anyway, I think I do though need a little bit of Au Naturel, maybe like here and like here. It's like finishing the cord to me. It's pretty much invisible to anyone else, but for me it just helps the colors make sense. There's this guy, I don't know his name, I'm sure you know who I'm talking about, but he's been going viral for like all of his color theory content. It's so funny because people are sending it to me, which I really appreciate people sending it to me, but then they'll ask me about what he's talking about and I'm like, oh, I really appreciate that you think I'm as smart as he is, but I'm not. I'm sitting here going, wow, the whole time too. When he's talking about like historically it's not even really necessarily agreed upon what the color wheel even is, you know? Like there's like a, I forget what he called it, there's like a scientific color wheel and there's like a theoretical color wheel and there's, I don't know. But I need to brush up because, I mean, granted, I'm not trying to go viral on his kind of content. Like he's far more exciting to watch than I would be trying to do that myself, you know? But I'm also just really stoked that there's a person going viral about color theory, like on TikTok. Like that's so cool. That gives me hope. There are people out there who are just as excited about this stuff as I am. Like that's cool. Let's do a brow and then I'm going to run into the next room and retrieve my new Victoria Beckham stuff. Yeah, I was like voice memoing Tom this morning quite a bit, as usual. I was like, I don't think I'm concussed, because that was the first thing that I got from Tom was like, are you concussed? And I was like, I don't think I'm, if I am, it's mild. And then like the longer I talked, the more I was like, my head hurts. You lie down. So you can't, I'm gonna try that sentence again. You don't have to hit your head to get a concussion. I kind of feel like a concussion is sort of like blacking out when you drink. It kind of happens more the more opportunities you give it to happen, sort of thing. Like it's easier to get a concussion the more concussions you've had, kind of thing. I've had a lot, and they tend to be these mild ones, not the ones where it's like I'm like throwing up or something, but it's just that I get them from like whiplash. Like I didn't hit my head. It just, you know, when you fall, you just, you know, get whiplash, and like that's when I will tend to get a mild concussion, so that's why. I'm gonna take a little bit of my Kosas powder underneath my eyes just because I feel like it's a touch distract-a-lulu. May all your delulu come Trululu. I will say also, I have had my energy matched by the internet lately, which has felt really good. Like, I was like, you know what I need? Just some really unhinged memes that are, you know, find me exactly where I'm at. The internet said, I got you, girl. My algorithm said, I got you, girl. Like, the memes have been memeing real weird lately. These aren't at Sephora. It bears repeating, just so no one gets confused. I'm just excited about them, and I'm not doing any kind of Sephora sponsorships this year, so, like, for, you know, for these videos, so, like, I can do whatever I want. I am obliged to no one, to quote Andrew Bird. So here is the new Victoria Beckham eyeliner in cinnamon. And I know that everyone wants me now to swatch that against Cocoa because it's the most similar one. Look at my Cocoa. Oh, Chito Weirdo. Cocoa is going to be matter and cooler and darker, whereas cinnamon is a little bit shimmery and lighter and redder. There you go. There you go, baby. They're both gorgeous though. Here we go. The first time this is touching my eye. Oh my word. Look at that color. Look at it. And I'll take my little smudger here. We're gonna go for something super, super chill. Like that kind of, you know? To the wand, and I like the wand, but I definitely got mascara everywhere. But like I look like I have like doll lashes. This is not a no makeup kind of eyeliner. I fully embrace that. Like about halfway through I was like, nah, I just like it, and I'm just gonna keep going with it because it's like a big wing, but it's so soft in color that I was like, It's like a bedroomized eyeliner color. Oh my god, that's exactly what it is, y'all. That's what this color is. That's why it appeals to me so much, is that it's bedroomized brown, but an eyeliner. Wait, yes. So it like still gives that really nice kind of soft thing, like right against the lash line. It's so romantic. Ew, I love it. I love it, love it. Okay, so this is the Vast Lash. I will say, I like it better, I think, than the Future Lash because the wand doesn't deliver as like heavy of an application of product, and so you have so much more control, but it still gives you so much like beautiful lift and volume. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of clear brow gel. I mean, at one point it was clear. In theory, it's clear. I'm gonna really give myself some organic power brow here. This is the Kosas. This eyeliner reminds me of Alana Davison. Like, she loves to do like a powder eyeliner with like a big wing like that. It's like a really soft color. Tom's been doing that too lately. When I saw Tom in person, they had this like really beautiful, like big, but really soft wing. Beautiful. Excellent, eh? Do we need more blush? Of course we do. It's a no makeup look. Of course we need more blush. More Merit. Boop, 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 boop. I think that that's going to help pull it in with the eyes as well, because the eyes did go a little bit kind of reddy pink, and this is the kind of fjords of it all. So I like that a lot. For me, no makeup is about nailing down the details that like make you feel really, really pretty. So for me, it's like, I want my eyes to pop, I want my brows to pop, I want a really glossy lip, and I want my cheeks to look really healthy. So the only thing left here is a lip product, but I know y'all are so sick of seeing the candy glazes on my channel because it's all I talk about are the YSL candy glazes. So I figured I would just mix it up today. And I pulled one of my favorite, just like low key, you know, soft, cool toned, mostly translucent, glossy lip things, is the Kosas Wet Lip Oil. And as I was trying to pull more screenshots for this video from the Sephora website, I got this, so congratulations, y'all. We broke the internet, but that's why there are no more screenshots. Specifically in the shade Unzipped, if you can see that. It's like a cool toned, just beautiful nude. So I have a little bit of the Laneige on right now, just the vanilla lip treatment. So that's what's going on top of, but it's not gonna like change the appearance of it. It's just a clear lip treatment that has been living on my lips this whole time. There is a hair stuck to my lip though. My lips are chapped. It's like barely below 60 degrees and my lips are chapped. Okay, so as much as I love this, the thing that's distracting my eye is the fact that it's just kind of shiny everywhere, which is not really how your skin would look, you know? And so just to kind of pull the dimension back in, I'm gonna use a little bit of powder contour just around like the hairline. And it's gonna make it so that the whole face doesn't look shiny, you know? So that like the cheeks can pop and the lips can pop. So I'm grabbing this on, I still have a hair stuck to my lip, it's driving me crazy. So I'm grabbing this on a Travel BK A507, which is my typical contour brush of choice. And I will pull my hair back here so we can get this right in the hairline. And underneath the cheekbone in the very back though. Like, we're not trying to just completely chisel out my face here. Cause like when when I turn to the side you can see it, but when I'm facing straight forward you really can't. But there, like you can see one side now appears to have like the natural shadow that would be cast on my face, whereas like this side is still reflecting light everywhere. And it's just something that I feel like makes a difference in almost like in believability, you know? Because that's what you're going for with no makeup is actually believability. Like, yes, you can tell I have eye makeup on and things like that. Like, I'm not that worried about it. I'm not like truly trying to catfish the whole world. But there's not just an appearance to no makeup, it's like a feeling of, hey, I don't have that much on my face, which is fantastic, you know? And like, if it wears in, it's not gonna be tragic because there's nothing that is like that high stakes going on. So just grabbing my spoolie, getting all those little flecks of mascara off. Give myself a little spritzero with, with Fix Plus. So that's the mood, that's the vibe, y'all. You know, a lot of times on my channel, because we're testing new things, I feel like that tends to kind of grab the wheel out of my hands and say like, this is the way that the makeup's going to look, because that's the best way to show the capabilities of the makeup that we're testing, X, Y, and Z. We're trying to slam as many things on my face as possible at any given time to really demonstrate the most makeup for y'all in the amount of time that we have. So it is nice every once in a while to take a break and say like, look, regardless of when these things came out, like these are the kinds of makeup items that give me a look that I enjoy wearing, even if it's kind of boring. Like, these are the most functional formulas for this kind of look, specifically talking about things that are now on sale at the Sephora sale. So I will refer y'all back to my other Sephora sale videos that have come out so far, and I will put the playlist up here for y'all to enjoy here in a second. But I hope y'all did enjoy this. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed, cool people subscribe. Subscribe if you're cool. It would be extraordinarily cool if you did. We would love to have you. We are almost at 90,000. That would be really neat. That would be neat. I would like that. But also, yeah, I really appreciate those of you who are here and who comment and who like and who have been subscribed for a long time. I just genuinely love this community so much. Every time I get a chance to interact with you, I'm glad that I did. So thank you for watching. I love you all so much, and I will see you in the next one.